it up, Cupcake. Hi, everybody.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Hi, everybody. This is Quickie with Miss B. This is Miss B. Today is what day? Wednesday. You're halfway through the work week. Woohoo!
What? No,
So
Mike,
today
Mike,
we're
Mike,
gonna
Mike, Mike, Mike.
today we're gonna talk about your first drink or the first time you drank. Yep. I can just hear the gears spinning in people's heads as they're listening to this episode.
They're thinking, she's like this, and he says she's sober right now. So drunk. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to turn the volume up on this one. She's probably going to try to whisper to us through the mic. I'll say it real soft so they won't hear.
Well, you know what? I told you the story about the first time that I drank and got in trouble because my dad came looking for me and my Nona and my mom were waiting for me at the front door.
Right, this is the one that involves the giant grizzly bear.
Yeah. I was running away from in the woods.
Yes. I was trying not to be mauled by a grizzly bear, Father.
But I did tell you the first time that I drank at a wedding.
Oh, it's here.
So it was one of my really good friends. She was the first one in our group to get married. So this was a big to-do. So anyways, we're at the wedding and I was like one of the brides. No, I was her maid of honor and then the rest of the bridesmaids, we were all together. So during the course of the night, we're drinking. But, you know, everybody's drinking cocktails or beer. Not me. Shots of whiskey.
Oh,
all night long.
She was channeling her inner Nikki Sixx.
Oh, yes, I was. Hardcore channeling it. So anyways, it's time to go home. And I'm supposed to go home. But I didn't make it home. So I ended up staying at my friend Joan, the one that got married, at her house. And don't remember walking, because where she lived and where the church was where she got married was like a block and a half away. I don't remember walking the block and a half.
Ooh.
Getting to
That happened to me once. That happened to me once.
I guess worse. So then I get there and I pass out in her bedroom because she's not there. She's obviously with her husband because, you know, they're elsewhere.
Well, you know you're good till the honeymoon's over.
So I wake up and realize, like, this isn't my house. This isn't my bedroom.
Surprise.
And I'm still in the bridesmaid's dress that I was in the night before.
Yeehaw.
Oh my goodness. I look like a train wreck. So now I'm like, oh crap. I just got to sneak out of here now before Joan's mom and dad wake up. I'm going to sneak out. I'm going back to my house.
Oh, wait. Whoa. Back that up. So this wasn't her home as in like her and her future hubby's home. This is Mama's place.
This is Mom and Dad's.
Oh, boy. So this is really the walk of shame expedited with other torturous events. Attached. Yes, I love it now. I love it.
So I'm trying very carefully and cautiously and quietly to make my way, you know, because in their house, or her room was in the basement, so I had to like walk up the stairs, and then I was just gonna go out through the kitchen and out the back door because I figured then I can walk.
Sounds so easy, Christine.
Yeah, because I only live like 6 blocks away from her. We all grew up together.
And there's only 14 steps at Creek. I mean, so it's not a big deal.
So of course I carefully get my high heel shoes, don't put them on. I'm walking up the stairs. I get through the kitchen. I've got my hand on the back door thinking freedom is just a moment away.
Morning, Christine.
Well, in walks Joan's mom.
Morning.
Morning. Did you have fun last night?
We noticed when you came in the front door, didn't see us, tripped over me, thought it was a chair apparently, puked in the middle of the living room. Went out into the kitchen and made yourself 2 sandwiches. Didn't eat any of them, and then went to bed. We figured you might have.
What gave it away is I tripped over their dog.
I'm almost out.
No, not when I was leaving. When I was coming to their house.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they've already been downstairs.
Yeah.
They know you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. But she was kind enough to just let me sleep it off before going home.
Well, that's good. Yeah, that makes her super cool. All right.
No, super
that was
embarrassing.
That was a
super.
Super pickle.
No, there was no drinking and driving that night. I lost count after 12 shots of whiskey.
She left the pickle behind.
Yep. Okay, so anyways, I think I need to take a break and gather what's left of myself.
You're just gonna go wash the pickle.
Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to A Quickie with Ms. B, and I'm Ms. B. If you missed the first half of the episode, please go back and check that out. Or not, because I don't know if that's such a good thing or a bad thing. But I guess maybe in a way it's a good thing because it's telling you what not to do. It
involves laughing at you and your goofy antics, so I'm all about it. Let's go.
What not to do when you're drinking at your very first wedding.
So I'm going to tell everybody to buckle up, put all your safety gear on, and keep your hands and feet inside the ride until we come to a complete stop on this one. Because this one's going to top peeing on the wall in the bar. What we're doing here is we're doing the technicality. So I'm going to also follow like with Christine, and I'm going to do the technical time, the actual first time I had alcohol. Which there is a series of events that went very bad that I wish I had been sober so I could have planned against it. It could have been a real simple day. Real simple. Not that big a deal. Instead, it went downhill real fast. So my brother's gotten a hold of a 6-pack of what we call Poundas. They're 16-ounce beers. Now this is a newer. No, Poundas.
Cowboys.
Pounders.
Cowboys.
Take these cigars and I will jam them in your eye. But so we got Poundas, and
Cowboys.
He's got them on ice, and I'm like, this is my first time, so. We open it, and he's telling me, well, you drink it real fast, like a soda, a little cold soda. I'm like, so you drink it real fast? Yeah. So I did. So the very first time you drink a beer, it's incredibly cold, and you drink it like slamming a soda. Okay? Now, I'm young. There's not a lot of body mass to me at the time, so alcohol is about to start raging through my system quickly. I actually did 2 and almost threw up the second one because there was no more room left in the gullet. And then I started feeling really woozy, but I knew I had to go see my girlfriend. So I actually got a ride there, which probably was bad or worse because it made me get there quicker. So I didn't really know how hammered I was yet because the full effects haven't hit yet. So, it's 3.2 beer, so it's not like a regular beer. And it was just, it was Colt 45s. They were lagers. Time was 3.2. I think it was 3.2. And so I've pounded 32 ounces of these bad boys. two big pounders. All right. And did it rather quickly. And now I'm over there at her place as I begin to get a little, you're acting weird. No, I'm not sure. Why do you smell like that? Smell like what? Where does that smell? You're like, because of course we're so experienced with alcohol, we don't know what that smell is. She's like, what did you do? Were you drinking? It's like, I have to admit to her I'm drinking now. She's like, oh, my mother's going to freak out. It smells so strong. I'm like, she tells me to get in her closet. Her mother's coming. I'm on the floor in the closet. And I'm getting this, don't move. And she's covering me up. I said, she's going to know I'm in here. She's like, no, this is the winter half of my closet. I don't even know what that means. Until later in life, I have no idea what a winter half of my closet is. So,
we dress according to seasons.
So thank goodness I was in the winter part of her closet, because the closet door opened. Now my heart is officially in my eyelid, and it is beating, and I'm sitting absolutely motionless. And she's putting clothes in there. I can see everything she's hanging up. All right. Then I hear, oh God, it's their dog. They have a wiener dog named Pepper. Oh no. He is literally right there. I'm thinking, oh God, don't even flinch, because the dog loves me. And he's going to come bounding right into the closet. She's going, what are you doing? And then they're going to find me. He doesn't notice me at first. And she finishes rather quickly. It's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're already in a hanger. She closes the door. She goes, remind me next week we have to clean your closet out because something died in there. So, yeah, she's going to come back in next week and clean the closet. Because her mom can smell there's something's wrong in the closet there. So she actually closed the door and left the room. To which she opens the door like this far. Now I'm stuck. So I go.
You're stuck in the closet.
She goes. You can't come out right now. Why? She's like, because number one, how you smell. I'm like, she goes, I know what that is. I'm like, what do you mean? That's booze. You're drunk. I'm like, oh my God. I said, well, this isn't good. Why? Because when you drink that much booze, sometimes you got to get rid of it. She's like, you have to throw up. I'm like, no. That's the least of my problems.
I have to potty.
32 ounces went in. Terror came in. Shaking. All of these things have caused my body to process everything rather quickly. And now, well,
yeah,
I need to get rid of it. She's like, you can't go to the bathroom. It's right there. Her dad comes home and he sits on a chair. And it's like he can see everything. So she steps out to go to the bathroom. How you doing? She can't get me to that bathroom. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse. And so I'm telling her, you got to come up with something. I'm like, I had to go right now before, but now it's now. So, yeah, we're talking like, do you got a bucket? Do you have a mop? Because this is going to get bad right now. And she's like, jump up on top of she's like, literally go, jump up on top of the bed and pee out the window. What?
Jump on top of her bed and pee out the window?
The window's open. It's summertime, but I mean, what? So, even as dumb as it sounds, it's an idea that doesn't involve me going in the hallway. Can you close your door? I'll close it quietly. As she's closing the door, I leap up out of the closet, get to the window and go, well, there's no turning back now. She literally grabs the little pull ring on the screen and pushes the screen out, and I go. But I'm trying to be real mellow about it. So I've kind of got myself maneuvered around, so I'm kind of peeing on the building instead of just, people driving by seeing this fountain coming out of a window. And what do you know? She's got one of those busybody neighbors. The phone rings almost immediately. There's something leaking out of her daughter's window. I hear the name, blah, blah. Are you dumping something out your window? And I know right now it's time to tie a knot in it and get in the closet. There's no time to shake. There's no time to anything. I need to go now. I hear footsteps. I barely get in the closet, pull the thing shut. She's like, literally sitting there. She had grabbed a bottle. Well, it wasn't a bottle. It was a can at the time. A can of soda, and she's just gotten it. She's now officially pouring it out the window. She goes, What are you doing? I'm like, she's like, I didn't want it. I was pouring it out. I didn't want to put it in the trash, and I thought it might fall over because Pepper's being all crazy. And I mean, she came up with like this story out of nowhere. She's like, so I just thought I'd pour it out. And she bought it and left. And then I hear dinner. I'm like, oh, why? Because you can see everything in the house from the dining room. Like, why can't you people be normal and like go downstairs in the basement, play pool or something? Because they have a pool table down there. Yeah. Oh no, if the shows are on and he decides he's going to have his dinner in the living room, right inside of the bathroom, where I could get out. I can't go in their room because now her mother's in her room now, so all the windows are covered. The only shot I got is climbing out her room window with the special busybody. This is one of those ladies that actually sits in the kitchen at the window that faces the neighborhood, drinking coffee, observing. Now, you know she's observing because there's something leaking out your daughter's window. I mean, that was, wow. Really? So,
did you ever get out of there?
No, I ended up spending the night. There was nothing I could do. As it got darker, back in those days, these are one of those people that like to light up the whole front yard. You're like, really?
Oh, no.
Seriously? All the plants were lit, and you're like, so now I'm on stage, basically. And as I learned later on, this dog sleeps with her.
Oh, no.
So I'm crashed in the closet. I've just, got to do the best I can. It wasn't too hard to go, take a whiz later on in the evening because, nobody could see the, liquid pouring out the window, so it was no big deal. But that special night, I peed out a window twice. Yeah. So, kids, don't drink and live.
I gotta know. How did you get out of there?
Oh, her mother was a school teacher, so she had to be at school before the kids got on buses. And her father did some work with. This was in Kansas. They had it's like the Coast Guard, but it's not Coast Guard. It's for inland wateries. And so I mean, he's one of those guys, that does the water. He's out there cracking dawn.
Yeah.
The girls were all in high school. Her sister was a senior who didn't know anything, and she had a car, so she was gone. And the other girl said, "I'm going to wait for the bus." She didn't normally take the bus, but she was taking the bus this day because I needed to go. So as soon as the older sister got in the car and left, it was free. So I just walked right out the front door. Well, back door. Oops, I said F, and I'll have to beat that up. Yeah, I walked out the back door. Don't drink and live, kids. Public service announcement. We'll see you later.
And on that note, I think I'm going to go get a drink.